Welcome friends to Scale Model Kit Review Studio. This is Steve. Welcome back to another model kit review. This time it is the X Plus model kit, 1/8 scale Lon Chaney as the Wolfman. This is an all plastic kit, and this is a series of Universal Studios monsters, and we've been waiting for this one for a long time. This is officially licensed by the Chaney family, by the way. Now, Universal Studios dates back to 1924, where they filmed the Phantom of the Opera, which was constructed on stage 28, the Phantom stage. And we all know the folklore of the Wolfman. Even a man who is pure of heart and says his prayers by night may become a wolf when the wolfbane blooms and the autumn moon is bright. That ancient gypsy saying is one of the most familiar of all Universal horror, the harbinger of doom for any unfortunate soul who finds himself bearing the curse of lycanthropy. Unlike Frankenstein's monster, Dracula, and the Invisible Man, the Wolfman cannot boast a literary root. Rather, the character was based on legend and folklore. Anyway, let's go ahead and open up this kit box and see what's inside and see how this bad boy is packed away. It's good to know how it's packed away in case you want to inspect your kit and repack it later to build it later on. But here we go. This kit includes instructions, but paint and glue are not included. This is kit number 411. And of course, X Plus never gives credit to the fantastic box art, nor do they give credit to the sculptor for this kit. I do know that many sculptors contributed to this one. Before I dig into the kit plastic, let's review the kit instructions. Now, this is a pamphlet fold-out style instruction booklet, all in black and white. Folds out like an accordion style, and right away they give us step one, which is assembling the head, and we move on down and we go to assembling the legs. And X Plus is known for kind of over-engineering their kits. In this case, they give us 3 parts just for the foot, for each foot there. And then we assemble the arms next. And that would be the right arm, left arm. And we go on down to assembling the figure himself. So, total of 5 steps there. And then we get into what looks like parts of the diorama, which that looks like the lamp there, and that's made in clear plastic, so you have the option to light it up. And then the grave mark, tree and log, and then completion. And then they give you how everything goes together on the diorama itself. Test fit everything first before you glue it. Very nice. Go ahead and turn it over, and then they give us painting options, give you the colors to use, and for the front, same thing there. And then they give us pro tips on building the kit here. It looks like stretching sprue here in this case. And then the long-awaited kit. Can't wait for this one to come out. The Frankenstein's Monster from 1931. So there you go. That's our instructions. Let's go ahead and dig into the plastic. The first bag I opened up are two trees, and this represents his legs. And you can see here we have the front part of the legs here. Kind of an action pose in this case. Very well sculpted. Texturing looks really good. And a slight undergating going on here with their kits. X Plus has been known for doing the undergating here. I'll go ahead and give you a close-up of the parts. And you can see the texturing there on the pant leg. Very nice there. Kind of the dress pants that he was wearing that night. And the attachment of the sprue there. You can see the slight undergating. You'll have to clean that up before you're able to get that seam to fit really well. So that's what I mean by the undergating. Same thing right there. Next is the back of the legs. Very well detailed there. Again, we see his belt here. We see the texturing on there, much the same as it was on the front of the leg. And you can see it kind of almost has like a snap fit to it, although you're going to want to use some glue on this. The next bag contained these two trees, and these are the arms, his collar, and his shirt flaps. Now, each arm is actually made up of 3 parts each. So there's a little bit of your over-engineering there, but I think they had to do it so you wouldn't lose any of the details for an ejected molded kit. You kind of lose the details along the side of the sculpture, so they cut it up in 3 parts, and not a problem there. It should be easy to assemble. And looks like his left arm and the shirt flaps themselves. And there you go. Very well detailed. Nice texturing once again. You can see the buttons on the sleeve. And the other side. And finally, the top side. Very nice. And your shirt pocket flaps. And his right arm. Once again, 3 parts. And his collar. And you can see his collar there. And the detail for his arm. Notice how the detail kind of gets soft along the sides. And the other part of the arm, you can see the buttons there. The detail's naturally lost because it would be hard for the kit to eject out of the molds if you had lumps and bumps on the sides. And the last part. The next bag contained 2 more trees. This time we received the torso and some lamp parts along with some parts of the body, and I'll explain those here in a second. Let's look at the torso parts. And you can see here the torso is made up of 4 parts. 1 side part, 1 top, and front and back. And here's the side part where one of the arms will plug into on the left hand side. And here's the top. And the back. And the front. A little bit soft on the details there, especially around the pockets themselves, the buttons, collar there. And you can see where that side plugs in on that side there, but we don't have it on this side. Next is the tree for the lamp. And you can see here we do have some slide molding technology going on there, so they can give us some detail from the side, and definitely here on the other side, slide molding for that. They also give us fill-in parts for the legs and waist. So this is for the back of the knee on one of the legs, and this is a filler for a part on the waist. And here's the lamp base. And the top of the lamp. The handle for the lamp. The filler cap for the lamp on the right, and the adjustment knob on the left. His belt buckle. And bagged separately was the clear part for the lamp. Very nice. The next bag contained 2 more trees. This time we received the head, the feet, and the hands. Let's look at the hands and feet next. And you can see here with the feet, we have 2 of the parts for the foot. We have the other parts on the other tree. We also have the hands with the thumbs molded separately. One side of the foot there. And the top of the foot. The other foot. And the other side of the other foot. His hands and thumb molded separately there, as you can see. And the other hand. Very detailed there. Very nice. And the other side there. And the claws are very fine. Very nice there. A little closer view of the claws. And the last part of the body is the Wolfman's head and the other parts of the feet. Very nice here that they only give us 2 parts for the head this time. Close up of one of the feet. And the other foot. Details on the bottom. And the back of his head. Slide molding technology, so we get details on the side. The Wolfman's face. Lon Chaney Jr. Looks pretty good, actually. Look at the side. There we go. Very well detailed around the ears. And let's see how this sculpture matches Lon Chaney Jr. as the Wolfman. Looks pretty good. Fairly close there. And there's kind of a scratch there going on. I don't know why that's in the plastic. And the other side. Let's look at the parts for the base, which also is a mini diorama. And they give us the tree already assembled, but it's not glued. You can take it apart. It's 2 pieces. You can see here. It does come apart. Very nice, well detailed there. Just to give you a close-up of the tree there. And you can see the details do get a little soft towards the edge, which is normal. And back by itself is the fog, made out of clear plastic. It is kind of translucent. You're probably going to want to dull it down some, so I would recommend maybe some Krylon flat clear for that, and that should do the trick for you. But that's our fog effect as he's walking through the fog. Very cool. And the last 2 trees contained in the same bag is the base, and of course the cemetery cross and the Wolfman nameplate. Very cool there. And just a little closer view there. You can see we do have a place to put the tree and the cross assembly, and places for the feet there. Very nice. And the nameplate up front. If you look at it from underneath, they do give us the details about the kit here, which is nice. Very similar to what we saw on other monster kits. You can see that there. And details are great. Superb there. Very nice. Next is the cross, front and back, and the nameplate. And a wooden cross there is represented here. Very nice. And then the nameplate. And that's it. I'll be right back. And there you have it. This was a Monster Mania What's in the Box review for the X Plus model kit. The 1/8 scale Lon Chaney as the Wolfman. All plastic model kit. My kit arrived at my door for around a little over $100. It does retail for about $112. It's a fantastic kit and I would highly recommend it. I hope you enjoyed this review. And if you did, please subscribe to my channel and smash that like button. I am now accepting memberships, so please join. There's a button down below that says join. Doing that will give you early access to my videos and to model kit giveaways and auctions. With that, happy modeling everybody, and take care.